Okay, so if you wanted to solve this, to find the first root, so first what I would do is I would still use the rational zero theorem and come up with my options. So my options for 6 are 1, 2, and 3, and my options for 1 are 1. That was super exciting. And the top goes, so my answers are 1, 1/2, and 1/3, plus or minus. Those are my options. Then what I want to do is on my calculator, so just to help us find that first root, so I know what to do first for synthetic division rather than just test all 6 of them, I'm going to put this in my calculator. So 6x to the third minus 11x squared minus 9x minus 1. Okay, this is equal to 0, but I don't really care about that right now. I just set it equal. I ignore that equals 0 because what that equals 0 tells me is I'm looking for the x-intercepts. So then I'm going to go to graph it. And I've just gotten the standard one. You might need to play with it a little bit, like I might want to zoom in a little bit or something like that. You can play with it a little bit if you want. But like you can see here, then I can look at it a little bit better. And my goal here is I want to know what these are so I know which one to test. So I'm going to go to second trace. It says calc above there. And I'm going to go to the 0. Click on it. And then you need to go left bound, so the left side. I'm just going to do them one at a time over here. The left side of this one, enter. And then you go up top, the right side of it, enter, and then have it guess. And it comes out negative 1/2. Well, right there, negative 1/2, that's one of the zeros. I just found one. Now I could keep going. I could look for the rest. Because, as I said, it might be useful to even have it, even if I know I'm going to have to go back and do the decimals, to have the decimals. So to do the next one, you would just do the same thing again. One side of it, and then the next side of it, and then guess. And then I can see negative 0.135. That's none of these, so that tells me, okay, that's going to be whatever comes out of the quadratic, but I should be able to compare the decimal. And I would come over here and do it one more time, and this should be the other half of that quadratic that I'm getting here. But this first one, negative 1/2, that's what I'm going to put into my synthetic division, and that's going to give me, a second, let me find something so I can show you this step. So then I would just simply do my synthetic division. I'm not going to finish this problem, but I'm going to set it up here. So I would go negative 1/2, and I would do 6, negative 11, negative 9, negative 1. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want the equation so I can do the quadratic. So then 6, that's negative 3, negative 14, 7, that's going to give me negative 2, which gives me 1, which gives me my 0. So that means 6x squared minus 14x minus 2. This is what I'm going to put in my quadratic to find the last two roots. So that's how you can use your calculator to help you find that first root and know what to run through the synthetic rather than simply start down the list. I don't mind starting down the list, but if I do like going back, even if I do go to the list, I like checking it here. So whether use this as a check or use it to help you find your first root, I would definitely take some time to get familiar with your calculator's options.